What's up, guys, and welcome back to this truck driving fiasco, disaster, whatever it is. Our company is Disastrous Deliveries, and that is exactly how I drive. So yeah, last week we came from, or 2 weeks ago, or whenever this video goes out, I've got no fucking clue because I'm recording it literally about 3 seconds after I finished the last video. So right, we've gone from San Francisco down to Oakland, and then down to Bakersfield, and well, somewhere kind of north of Bakersfield, but doesn't matter. We've gone from then Bakersfield all the way down to San Diego, aka the whale's vagina. And now, we need to make our way from San Diego, somewhere over this direction, and into Tucson. So we shall have a look through the jobs, and that job is absolutely... that has taken us back to where we started, but ultimately we finish closer to Tucson than we started, so I have no idea what that one's all about. That's from San Francisco... oh, okay, we don't want... oh yeah, here we go, right. From San Diego to Phoenix. Okay, that's back the way we came, and so is that. Right, we have one job that we can do, and that is from San Diego to Phoenix, and we're delivering £25,000 of curtains. Only the finest of jobs. The finest of jobs. Right. Fucking curtains, honestly. Right, now. Where are we? We have our curtains, they are attached, and we shall make our way out of the yard. This journey alone is going to be 350 miles. That's like the entire journey I did in the first part of this in one go. Oh, we can buy a shopping centre. 20-acre shopping centre. Decent. Or suitable for a shopping centre. We might have to build it. That can be a different video. Alright, okay, whatever. Oh, so you have to get weighed occasionally. That just seems like a fucking palaver. Thankfully, probably because it's 12:30 at night, we don't actually have to do it. So we'll just skip on past the weigh station. Interesting. There's a police car parked over there as well. They probably don't care how much our curtains weigh. This truck doesn't have much oomph. It's going to take us quite a while to get to our destination. This countryside, it would be really nice, this countryside, if we could actually see it during the day, but just having to make do with it being middle of the night. Why are you braking up front? Just gonna go... oh, good God. Alright, fuck it. Commit. Hard shoulder. Can't lose any speed. This is how real truck drivers drive. If you're applying for a position as a truck driver, do not copy what I do. Because you won't be lasting very long in the job. Right. So we just dealt with that traffic. Toot sweet. I don't know what the... weird flashing... oh my god, that corner's a lot sharper than I anticipated it would be. Okay. We've made it through... god, that was close. We're doing 70 miles an hour. I mean, we're massively breaking the speed limit, but fuck it. 70 miles an hour in a truck. Blasting along this motorway. Look at you. Pleb in your little fucking Escalade looking thing. Nothing on us. Absolutely nothing on us. Right. Look at this bad boy. We've discovered El Centro. I'd imagine that translates to the centre, but how am I to know? I don't speak Spanish. Going past the Walbart fucking Walbart truck, and we're doing 77 miles an hour. Hopefully no police officer sees us. Technically, the speed limit is 70, so we're actually breaking the speed limit for the cars as well, never mind being a truck. When are we due into Phoenix? Oh, we're going to a Walbert. Jesus Christ. Right, yeah, we're expected between 10 past 7 and 1:49 AM. No, PM. Okay. So we're expected... okay, there's a police car in front. Oh, no. Just give us $360 fine for travelling about 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. We're still speeding, got a police car in front of us and we're still firing along 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. And he doesn't seem to be giving a rat's ass. Oh yeah, speed limit's up to 70. Absolutely amazing, right. That gives us a good old reason to go about 90. Oh, it's back down to 55, you're taking the mic. We've discovered Yuma. We are the first people in the world to have ever visited Yuma. Alright, the police car's pulling away. Oh, speed limit's 75 now! Alright, we're going to be hard pushed to try and beat 75 miles an hour. What was it? 77 we managed the last time, so let's see if we can one-up that. We'll probably need a downhill section to get past that, but we'll see. Let's overtake this lad. There's a car coming up on our side, but screw them. Because we're in a massive truck and there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, they're going to come off worse than us. That is for sure. We're now speeding on a 75 zone, right. 76 miles an hour. 2 more miles an hour and beat a record, I think. That's a train. There's a train going over the top of us and a helicopter. I mean, I'm weaving all about the street. That police car in front is doing absolutely nothing about it. We've got 78 miles an hour now. Back down to 77. Right, we're going for the overtake. Oh no, he's overtaking the truck himself. Fuck it. Jesus, right, I'm going to... fuck this. We've overtaken... Alright, we need to turn off here anyway. Apparently no we don't. Right, okay. Right, screw the stop sign. Didn't even give us a... police car's going to be like, what is going on? Where's he gone? Is that him back there? Might be him back there, I've no idea, but we just went flying off down an off-ramp, and we're still indicating. Flying off an off-ramp and then straight back up and onto the motorway again. We've somehow managed to hit 80 miles an hour. This is absolute insanity. Our estimated arrival time is now 6:45, which we are then going to be about 25 minutes early than our lowest estimated arrival time. Or expected arrival time. Nobody will be expecting us. We will come in the night like the Spanish Inquisition and nobody will expect us. Right, okay. It's another bloody Monty Python reference. I mean, it's the same reference I made in the last video, in the Empire Total War video, but I mean, it's a pretty damn good reference. I mean, it's true as well. Nobody does expect the Spanish Inquisition, so... I mean, if you were just sitting in your living room, watching this video for instance, and a random lad just bursts in from the Spanish Inquisition, you'd be a bit surprised. I mean, I would be surprised. I think anybody would be surprised if a wild Spaniard comes flying in their front door, and being very inquisitive in the process. I mean, you'd probably get a swift kick in the balls and told to leave, but it would be surprising as long as it lasted. Say, this is some very boring roads. I mean, it probably doesn't help that it's the middle of the night and we're a bit ski whiff here. Yeah, it doesn't help that we're in the middle of the night, but I mean, it's just dirt. Just endless miles of dirt. I mean, then again, I didn't really know what, don't know what I was expecting coming up to bloody Arizona. I mean, it probably is just endless miles of dirt. And apparently the next, well, it's not apparently, I think the next DLC for this, I'm pretty sure, is New Mexico. Or Mexico. One of the Mexicos, either new or old. And, I mean, that's just going to be miles and miles of endless dirt as well, so I don't really know what they're thinking. They should bring in, somewhere north in the mountains. That'd be interesting. Then again, it's probably quite easy to model dirt, so it's probably why they're focusing on all the flat desertous states rather than ones that are actually going to be a bit of a challenge where you have to put in mountains and things. Right, we need to turn off up here. We're only 64 miles away. This is absolutely flown by. Then again, it would do, given that you're doing about twice the speed of the bloody moon. And now we've got 60 miles of twisty-turny back roads into Phoenix. And I'm no expert, I've never been to Phoenix, nor do I plan on going to Phoenix anytime soon. But I'd imagine there's a substantially bigger road that leads to Phoenix than this that we're currently on. So, yeah. Again, I've never been. Maybe this is the main road into Phoenix, but it seems a bit higgledy-piggledy for a main road. This is more like it. More interesting mountainous land. Stuff to look at. I mean, it's a shame it's still middle of the fucking night, but at least we can see it. And now, once we arrive here, we then have to try and get to Tucson. Which, let's just hope that there's actually a job that takes us to Tucson. And we might have to fiddle about trying to find somewhere that actually gets us to Tucson. Right, there we go. We are now the first people to ever discover Phoenix as well. Quality. Right, we shall actually try and park the truck again this time. Convinced I'm going to manage to do it at some point in this video. Or 2 videos. Right, we have arrived. Where do you want it? Away round the back, right. It's fine with me, let's do this. Given that I'm now a professional truck driver, and a professional truck driver always parks his truck professionally. Shall wheek in here. Oh god, that is an app. That is tight. That is tight. Right, I think what we need to do is reverse pretty much straight back towards this warehouse and then whip it into the parking space. I cannot see how far back my truck goes. I have no idea if we're anywhere near closer. Right, I think whipping it now. Whip it now. Right, we whipped it too late. We whipped it too late. And we're about to crash into a fence, but nobody cares about the fence. Right, okay. Whipping it. Whipping it. We've whipped it into something. I have no idea what we've whipped it into. Oh god, oh my god, we have... Well, if that's where you wanted it, then I think I'd do a pretty good job, but we've kind of missed slightly where we're actually supposed to be putting it. Whip it a bit earlier this time. Here we go, right. Whipping, whipping, over-whipped, over-whipped. Right, it's become a solid now. This is, oh god. Right, I've officially jackknifed it. Damn it. The foreman will be looking at this like, what the bloody hell have I got myself here? Right. Right, that's better. That's better. Almost, almost. We're almost. Right, we're almost in. We're almost. Oh my god, right. I mean, they've literally given us the tightest spot they could find in the entire yard to be like, here you go, stick that in there. Right, okay, I've made this worse. Right, there we go, we're pretty straight. And we're in! Down go the little legs. And we're done. And excellent. And excellent. That's how good we are. We've gone from being absolute newbie, which we still apparently are, to being an excellent newbie. Right, okay. So, more long distance. Actually, don't really need long distance anymore. Let's just put it in something else, because we're actually quite close to our final location. So, we're in Phoenix, and we need to get to Tucson. Is there one to Tucson? No, there is not. Right, so we need to get somewhat close to Tucson. And nothing, absolutely nothing is going that direction. God damn it. Right. Change of plan. We're going from Yuma. We're taking the 310 from Yuma. Is that what the movie's called? I think it's the 310 from Yuma. And we're going to... not Camp Verde, where is it? Sierra Vista, which takes us through Tucson. And I'm hoping that in Sierra Vista we might find a job that'll take us back to Tucson. If not, we might have to have a fleeting visit to our prostitute. We might have to stop on the way. Let's get ourselves out of this place. We're in Yuma. We're at the wall bar. We have ourselves some wall bar. Actually, what the fuck are we travelling with? What are we bringing? We're taking £29,500 worth of cheese to Eddie's in Sierra Vista. Just you stay where you are in your pedo van. Right. We're on our way. From misery to happiness today. Aha, aha, aha. We are in 17th gear. It's outrageous. 17 gears. I mean, it probably has more. How many gears does it have? 18 gears. That is just ridiculous. And here was me thinking a Formula 1 car where this 8 gears was a lot. Right, well, I've learnt my lesson. The bloody map's telling us to go off the road and back up on the other side again, and there is a police car in front of us that would witness the entire thing unfolding. In fact, we should probably slow down given that we're doing 85 miles an hour in a 65 zone, so just try and keep on the friendly side with the local law enforcement, the local constabulary. Don't want ourselves any more offences, given that we've already racked up a fair amount. See if we can overtake this police car. Catching it. We're only doing a couple of miles over the speed limit as well. It's a 75 zone. Officers? Or office... Madam? Madam officer? Lady officer? She didn't even have a police uniform on. She was just a random woman driving a police car. She'd probably stolen it. We're now buzzing along at 83 miles an hour. This lad's got a bloody flashing light on the back of his truck. Yeah, I want a fucking flashing light. Everybody wants a flashing light. You feel cool with your flashing light. I mean, I could probably make like, yeah, there we go, flashing light. Enough of that. Give somebody a seizure. I have to put like a seizure warning on at the start of the video. This video contains flashing images and language of a extremely verbal nature. No sex scenes yet, but we might get to that point when we get to our prostitute in Tucson, so we'll just have to wait and find out. Oh, for goodness sake, we've got a bloody action man just pulled out in front of us. Come on, get out of the way. Right, we're going to undertake you, because apparently that's legal in America. Oh no, we've crashed into him. Sorry. That was $400 that cost us. Bloody action man and his expensive fucking pickup trucks. Or, well, not pickup truck. Fucking Jeep. This lad's got a big fucking bulldozer. See, he's bloody taking bulldozers and we get fucking cheese and cartons. Disgrace. We're back into miles and miles and miles upon of just nothing but dirt. There's not even like horses or anything like that we can look at, it's just dirt. Dirt, a few trees, and more dirt. Another lad in his bulldozer. Hey mate, I'll swap you. I'll swap you. Some cheese for some bulldozer action. Oh, a train. Hammering along in the distance. You probably can't see it. By the time this video's gone through all of its compression stuff, it's probably just about a pixel, but... There was a train. There's another train. I have to say, that's not a very long train for America. It's like an infant train, it hasn't grown up yet. Chuck another like 3 miles on it, then you might get to something. Oh, we're going through Tucson. Chantel, I'll be there at some point. I have no idea if her name's Chantel, but fuck it. Sounds like a bit of a... I'm not going to stereotype. We'll be back. We'll be back. Don't worry. What lane? What lane? What lane? This one. Right. Oh, horses! Horses! Something to look at. Worth it. Worth it. At least there's less dirt and more sort of shrubbery around this area. Everybody just seems to be hauling fucking bulldozers everywhere around here, though. And then I come along in my truck full of cheese. What's this guy got? Another bloody bulldozer. I want a bulldozer. Right, we have to turn off up here. Indicate. Signal. Maneuver. That's not right. You wouldn't imagine that passed my driving test, would you? 28 miles down the road, there's a fucking dinosaur. What the bloody fuck is that? Nah, just nah. There was just something wrong about that dinosaur. So much was wrong about that dinosaur. Although the world is getting much greener this direction, but we are approaching the edge of the world, so there's not much more of it to go. Then we're going to have to turn around and head back into the world of dirt to get ourselves back to Tucson, where our wonderful prostitute is waiting for us. She's been waiting fucking days though. This is... I mean, I'm going to need this 18.5 grand or whatever we're going to end up with by the time we finish doing this job to actually pay her, because if we're paying by the hour, then it's been a good solid like day and a half. We're way ahead of schedule, as usual, but then again, when you speed the entire distance like that, we've just been given a fucking... Sorry, officer. Oh god, I've just gone through it. Screw it, run away, run away. Oh god. I wouldn't mind it so much if speeding and driving through red lights just got you like random fines. It would be alright, but we're in America where you're... I mean, you look at a police officer the wrong way, you're probably going to end up getting yourself shot, so speeding and then driving straight through a red light, I mean, police officer, I mean, a taser will be the least of your worries. We have arrived. Right, so where do you want it? Oh god, round there. Right, okay. I've got this. I have got this. Round here, that lad, that security guy, is about to witness something. Not sure it's worth... Oh my god, there's people like sitting watching us. And we have already got ourselves stuck on the edge of the building. At least it says Walbert on the side of our truck and not disastrous deliveries, because I mean, driving like this could severely ruin the image of our company. I've got severely Austin Powers again. I'm riding up the... Oh my god. Driving up the wall. Right. Although we have now turned our truck, so it is now a much better position for trying to back up into that parking space. Get the truck into a position where we can whip it into place. Like any professional truck driver would. Mount the curb. Avoid the post like the absolute beast that we are. Just about. There we go. We hit it slightly, but fuck it. Damaged our truck as well. Brilliant. Right, we're just gonna... I'm getting this. I'm going to get this. If it fucking kills me, I'm going to get this truck into its parking position. Right. Start whipping. Start whipping. Start whipping. Whip complete. Whip has been completed. Too much whip. Too much whip. Too much whip. Take it back. Right, okay. That'll do. And we're done. Right, now. Satisfactory. We've gone down. We were excellent. We're now only satisfactory. Right, now. Tucson! Yes! Excellent. We're taking a digger. This video couldn't have ended any better. We've now got ourselves, after having to deal with cartons and cheese, we've now got ourselves a digger. Nothing more manly than a digger. Look at it. Look at it. I was expecting it to be bigger, to be honest. I mean, look at the digger I've got and the digger that's parked over there. Right, nevertheless, we've got ourselves a digger, so let's get ourselves on the way to Tucson, where our prostitute is waiting for us, so we shall hopefully get there before she decides that enough is enough and that she won't wait any longer. I mean, we do have 24 25 grand. I mean, I'm going to get in the fucking trucking business if you can get that sort of money. I mean, we've broken pretty much every speed limit. And I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. We've broken pretty much every speed limit and traffic offence known to man. And yet, we're still absolutely rolling in it. Right, okay, it's a left turn. We're allowed to make a right turn even. We're allowed to make the right turns? Decent. Right. Oh, for God's sake, I've got myself wedged on a traffic light. Power through. Come on. Here we go. Right. Look at this thing coming. Look at this thing. Lad in his retro pickup truck. I like your style, mate. And then there's a fucking, like, shitty Prius looking thing behind him. It's a nice leisurely. We're only 93 miles. That's all it's taking us to get to Tucson. And this 350 mile nonsense. And we shall once again break every speed limit on the way there. Because, well, quite frankly, the fuck is that? Like half of a car just stuck in a field. Yeah. Quite frankly, speed limits are just an absolute nonsense case. Nobody wants them, nobody likes them. And they don't do anything for us. Everybody just gets to places late. I suppose that horn's satisfactory, I suppose. What the absolute dickhole's going on? He just drove oh my, what the fuck? He's just... It would appear as if Back to the Future has found itself a new car. No longer is a DeLorean required to go time travel. A random like fucking hatchback will do it for you. And we're back into miles upon miles of nothing but dirt. Just look at it, there's nothing around. No wildlife, very little foliage, occasional little fucking shrubbery, that's about it. And not very nice looking shrubbery, there's no colour, it's just beige. Everything's just beige. Who would want to live out here, honestly? Unless you're cooking meth, there is no reason to be living out in this sort of place. Apparently that road goes to downtown Tucson, but we're not being directed to go that way, so we shall continue on. We've gone straight past Tucson now. I'm coming, darling. Don't worry, I'll be there shortly. Oh god, we need to go down here. Fuck it. Screw it. 320 bucks, I'll pay it, that's fine. Right, at least we're in the general area of Tucson. Random UDS van goes past us. I mean, it's safe to say that they don't deliver packages anywhere near as efficiently as I do, so, you know. Nobody gets cheese faster than they do when they hire disastrous deliveries to do it for them. Well, that was unexpected. So, do you want to explain to me why the fuck the road's got traffic, like, bloody barriers across it? Do we have to go through this? Right, well, fuck it, I'm going through it. Oh god. Nah, surely, there's no way. There's absolutely no way we're supposed to go through this. I think we shall go up and around this direction. It should take us out the other side. Well, this is a bloody disaster, isn't it? All the way to the final hurdle, and then we get scuppered because there's some bloody traffic roadworks going on. We've got to go via the dusty bloody bluebells to get around here. See if we get all the way around here and there's more bloody roadworks. Swear to God, I will break something. Although having said that, this is quite a nice little road that we've got ourselves here. I mean, look at that. Lovely view. My prostitute's hanging out somewhere over in that general direction. God damn it. Found ourselves on like a full-on like rally course here. I mean, this would be quite fun to drive in like a regular car. I mean, it's kind of fun to drive in a truck as well, but if we had a rally car right now, it'd be properly epic. Right, we're almost there. Made our way all the way right round. Let's see if there's fucking roadworks. I mean, I'm well aware I'm delivering a tractor or a digger for the roadworks that are going on here, but they didn't have to make it as... For goodness sake. That'll do. Right. We made it. We got a good work. I'm not sure if that's better than satisfactory or worse, but we'll take it. And we're now in Tucson. Apparently not. Apparently we're in San Francisco. Fuck that shit. No, we're not. We're in Tucson, right. And yeah, that was pretty successful, I think. We managed to go all the way from San Francisco via Oakland for some reason, all the way down to just north of Bakersfield. Then from Bakersfield down to the whale's vagina, aka San Diego, into El Centro, Yuma. Actually, we just drove straight through those places, into Phoenix. We then had to take a bit of a detour from Phoenix and we went back to Yuma, and we then drove from Yuma all the way down to Sierra Vista and then back to Tucson, where we had an absolute disaster trying to park ourselves. Well, that was actually there, but we had an absolute disaster nevertheless trying to get to the location to park ourselves in Tucson because somebody decided that rather than letting the truck through, we'll just put a shit ton of roadworks and a fucking chicane in the way. But we managed to make it to our beloved prostitute that we hired all that time ago. So, if you've enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you're new around here. And if you didn't like this video, then, well, go fuck yourself. But, you know, that is what it is. And, yeah, I'll see you guys some other time for something else at some point in the future. So until then, cheerio.